Tune in next time and hear Mr. Heavy Chevy say, "Geez, I sure hope this thing will run." Alright, let's see what happens. She's been sitting in here since our Pete came to visit, is what it's been sitting here since. Alright, I don't know if I can do all this, but I got my phone light on so you can see what's happening. Hey, I wonder if the dome light works. It's just a little knobber. Well, it might work, but the little knobber's gone and I can't seem to turn it, so let's just do the best we can here. I'm gonna go ahead and pump the gas a couple times. Then we'll set the camera right there like that. Yeah, that'll work. There she goes. Uh-oh. Alright, we'll let her warm up. I'll raise the hood, show you what's up under the hood, and then maybe we'll take her for a ride. Maybe I'll even do a burnout. That is not a good sign right there. Friggin' meese. I have to get my cat out here. I've got to get that installed on this truck. Yes, sir? Alright, I'm gonna get out, check everything over, and then go for a ride. Truck's starting to show its age a little bit. Seat's a little ripped. I gotta fix that. Big block. This is my little joke to myself. Holly. No, it's not. I really need to put air conditioning in this truck. I really do. And I never painted the bottom side of the hood. It's pitiful. Just pitiful. Anyways, let's go for a ride. Look there. I backed into a pole with it. Pitiful. Pitiful. I don't think tailgate's latched. Once again, I was correct. Ooh, what's this here? I don't remember that being there. Something has fell on it pretty recently. I wonder what that is. That's from my trailer when I bought it. One of the reasons I bought it is because it had brand new tires. I got 20 miles up the road and that happened. Alright, I've been threatening it. I'm going to go for a ride now. You know, I really like that old Firebird I got, but I think this is my favorite one. This thing runs so good. It's mild. You can drive it like a grandpa. But if you want to, you know, it'll go. You gotta be careful, it'll go get away from you. Now that speedometer is bad inaccurate, but we're probably going about 60. Sort of soul. It's got 373 gear, overdrive, 700 R4 overdrive, which everybody said wouldn't hold up, but it has so far, and I rebuilt it myself. Believe that? Anyways, I'm pretty happy with this thing. I love this truck. It's just about perfect. Maybe it shifts just a shade late, but if you nail it, it'll downshift and go. See what I mean? does that okay. Well, now that I wasted some rubber on my tires, I had to be a little bit careful. There's a lot of obstacles here. You know, it'd be a bad thing to run into something showing off. I think I gotta go pick up the young man, so I think I'm gonna do that now. I had to get the little man in his little hands with some gloves on. There's quite a condominium in there.
Well, they did rust it out.
Aggravating. I'm gonna have to get some rodent sheriff and spray in here. And you know, it'd also help if I drove it more.
Yeah?
I used to drive this thing all the time. What's wrong with me? That's where I could watch this all day. There. That came from Jeff Bradshaw. This old truck. This old truck. Alright. And then 1963 Impala two-door, another YouTube buddy. I'm not really sure how he came up with a name for his channel. Might be related to a car, I'm not sure. He recommends this rodent sheriff stuff, and I'm going to give it a few squirts in here because, you know, I could use a little police action on the rodents. This truck has been like this for, I think, coming up on 10 years. I haven't really changed anything. And it's starting to show its age in a few spots. There's a little bubble going on the door over here. I saw. Well, I thought I did. Well, there's one there on the fender. That's where I fixed it one time. Still runs good. The 700 R4 is held up just fine. I think when I get to do some upgrading, one is this fan is just about insufficient. And I've got it wired up so it runs all the time. I bought one of them things where you stick the probe in the radiator, and that worked good for about 20 minutes and then it quit working. So I just wired it up on a switch. Still use the relay though. Relay still works. I'd like to put some air conditioning in it. And I think I'd like to sweeten up the suspension a little bit. Maybe lower it. I don't know though. I kind of like it the way it is. I need to redo the seat, air condition, fix that fan. She'd be pretty good. Pretty good. I'm not going to worry about painting it anytime soon. It's starting to get a little spot there and there, and then these cheap covers are rusting. And you can tell I ain't always wearing clean pants when I drive it. It's a truck. I've been using it, or I did use it a fair amount. I ain't drove it much this summer. But it still drives. So anyways, click like, hit subscribe. Subscriptions have been stuck for years, seems like. Which I guess as many people wants to watch is watching. I appreciate those of you who do. And if you like videos like this on my old beaters, let me know. I can do some more probably.